Hey crafty friends, welcome back. This is the card we are making today. It is all about shaker cards. There'll be a bonus Slimline shaker card at the end as well. And I'll go ahead and let you know a lot of the products used for this card today are on super discount on Pink and Main website. So if you want to see how we did this, then keep on watching. But for this one, we're going to do the Pink and Main A2 shaker covers here. So I've already got one pulled out. They call these A2, but of note, they are slightly smaller, okay? They're 3 3/4 by 5, so you'll have a little extra room around this on your card. We are going to be using, these are some new dies that I believe Pink and Main came out with last month. As you can hear, we have 3 sizes and there's 3 dies here. This one, the outside one, makes a panel, and then the inside two, they have attached and they make a little frame. And so we're actually going to be using these today. And this is a mini Flowers Embossing folder, super cute. I don't even know how long ago this came out. It came in one of their kits, as well as the Deco Florals stamp set. We're going to be using these things. I've also got a couple of shaker possibility here picked out. But first we want to create that back panel that is going to go inside the shaker card. And so let me get a mat down. For this, I've got some Distress Oxide inks here. We're gonna do Tumbled Grass and Twisted Citron. Okay, got that panel ink blended, very simple here, and then use that embossing folder. I love the little floral background. I have gone ahead and trimmed this down. So we have our panel. I've also cut out some clouds that we're going to put up here, as well as put our little sentiment on one of those clouds. So it's going to kind of be up here. All right, next we need some flowers. So we're going to be cutting out, some of these images here. We're going to be using this one, and this one. So we're going to get those stamped out. And for these, I'm going to try, we're going to see how it looks, but I'm going to use the Lisa Horton Interference inks for these. I'm kind of scatter them here so that I can ink blend, or not ink blend, but stamp on those. There we go. All right, and so for these, I have picked out some Sweet Treat, and these are all going to be shimmers. I love a good shimmer. All right, next up we have the Mermaid Lagoon. So this is going to be a really pretty kind of bluish teal color. And then Pink Champagne, which is actually really pretty vibrant. Sometimes it sounds like it would be a little bit light. Right. Okay. Oh, I love that. Okay. We definitely want to do a second one here. All right, so we are gonna get these stamped out, and then next we'll need to die cut them out, and then we can start putting this fun little shaker card together. Make sure it's got some good pressure. Perfect. Okay, look at these. Well, I think I mentioned in the other video, I cleaned my stamp wheel and it is like super, it is very sticky. All right, we're going to get these cut out along with that little frame, we're going to do some silver metallic cardstock, and then we're going to come back and put this together. Okay, we got our cute little flowers cut out here. So let's start putting this card together. So the flowers I'm actually going to put on the outside of this along with that frame. But on the inside, I do want to put these clouds. If I can pick them up, let's see. I don't really know how I want to arrange those, something like that. I will go ahead and pop these up on the inside just this tiniest bit, okay? I will use these foam squares. They are super thin, 1 millimeter, but it's just a little something. That way they're just not looking really flat in there. And I like this one kind of hanging off the top. We will trim that down, of course. Let's see. I don't know why I've been really into making shakers lately. Like I said, when I did the Pink and Main booth at Simon Says Create, they used these little shaker covers, and I already had some. I don't know, for whatever reason, hadn't used them. And I'm like, I need to make a shaker. I was gonna do, this set came with a hello die, but I just felt like it was kind of too big for what we're doing. So I like this. I like the idea of putting the sentiment in the clouds. I think that is going to be pretty cute. All right, let's trim this off. And I think it's just barely poking off there. Okay, that is all for the inside. I'm going to put the flowers on the, oops, I got something, already got some goop on there. Let's see if we can clean that off. Okay. Now these, if you have not used them, they do have a protective film on the outside. So you want to make sure that you get that off. And then I recommend just trimming your panel down just a hair smaller than the measurements that it says. So I believe this is 3 3/4 by 5. And I have it just slightly smaller than that. Okay. And that is perfect. So we're going to start. I kind of like to have them down so I know it fits, because sometimes they can shift a little bit. And then super simple, just closing those. I'm going to do the 3 sides, and then we're going to add our outside elements, and then we'll peel that off and put the shaker in there. I just want to make sure I get that how I want. So I didn't think about this. I'm going to put this on here. This cute little frame. And I think I'm gonna use a tape runner. If I had thought about that ahead of time, it's so thin, I am gonna be worried about using liquid adhesive on it. I'm worried I would just make a mess. All right, we're gonna use some scratch here. If I'd thought about it, I would have put it on some double-sided paper, but I think this will work because it should cover. Oh my gosh, y'all, I broke it. Uh-oh, let's see. Let's put this on and see if we can fix that. Okay. Okay, y'all think we can do it? All right, y'all, close, very close call. Okay, we fixed it. I don't think anybody's gonna notice. I think that is turning out really cute. Okay, now I'm gonna put these directly on, and then I will once again kind of pop up the front one on just the smallest bit of foam tape. Okay, close call with the frame. I think 2 will be fine. I probably wouldn't have hurt to double layered that, since it is a little bit thin. Okay, now we want to add our sequins. So I picked out 2 here. They are similar in colors, but I think I'm gonna do these. And they have little sequins in here that look like flower shapes. Y'all, that is gonna be super cute. Love that. Okay, that frame is just popping up slightly. That's okay. Y'all, these are handmade. They do not have to be absolutely perfect. That is cute. Okay, let's get this on a note card. Okay, I think this card turned out super cute. I love having the little clouds and stuff in there. It gives things in the embossing folder, definitely gives something for the sequins and things to stick to. All right, so I also made another card, and this is a Slimline shaker. For this one, the pin on the back, let's see if it kind of shows up on camera. I think you can kind of see that color a little bit. But it is one of their foilable panels that I did in the background, and it has a kind of a fun pastel rainbow foil on it that's really cute. And then of course we got some fun critters here. Happy birthday. We have a cat, a couple mice here. These are kind of inside the shaker, kind of like they're already at the party. And then you got these two over here sort of on the way. That's kind of my thought, but I think this one is super cute. This one was using a new stamp set from Pink and Main called A Birthday Friends, and it has a coordinating die set. Love this. I think this was super cute. I picked this one up at Simon Says Create because they, at their Make and Take booth, we made a card using that set, and this is the one that I made there, and I thought this was adorable. This kind of encouraged me. I already had several of these shaker window things here, and I'm like, I need to use those, and I thought this one was super cute as well. But hope you enjoyed this video. Might get you thinking about making some shaker cards. I don't do these very often, but it seems like lately, I don't know, I've been doing more of them, or finding reasons to do it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I make crafting, card making videos twice a week, so I appreciate if you would hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.